Okay.
So 4 years ago, I went on a trip to Cambodia. Has anybody ever been to Cambodia in the room? No? So I travelled with a photojournalist. We travelled together to collect real-life stories and to meet street children and to bring back stories that we could communicate in the media and in all our communications. So the theme of the trip was very much street children. And can anybody guess how many street children there are in Cambodia? It's quite a small population, Cambodia. No? Any guess? Close? So there's 24,000 street children, which doesn't seem that much, but for a tiny country, it's quite an agricultural society with not much population. So there is a lot of children. So we travelled to a border town quite near the Thai border, and the reason why there were lots of street children living there on their own is because the parents, they go and work in Thailand because they can make a lot more money in Thailand. So unfortunately, they leave the border, and some of them don't come back. So we met lots and lots of street children who thought their parents were coming back, and they didn't end up coming back. So basically these children, so they can't go to school, they have no education, they're living on the streets, so they're open to abuse and danger and exploitation, and lots of them have to end up looking after their children. So I'm going to pass this. So we met a young boy called Viriak, who's the boy on the left, and he looks a bit younger, but he's actually 17 years old. Pass that round, and he has to look after his 5 siblings, and they live on the streets just near the border, and basically they beg all day, and then at the end of the day they collect the money and then they go and buy food, and that's basically every day. Viriak has never been to school, his siblings will never be able to go to school. We also met a little girl called Fala, who is 5, and she basically traffics cigarettes from the border. So she sells cartons of cigarettes, but she can only take 1 carton at a time. I think she made 10 cents per carton. And then she would go backwards and forwards probably about 10 times a day. I think she made about 30p a day. And she's the same age as my daughter, which is just horrible to think that a child so young is having to work. And then she lives on the streets on her own. So, yeah, it's a picture of little fella. But every child, the organisation I was working for, so they're basically there to help the street children. We visited 2 areas. We went to a drop-in centre, which was a lovely little place. So they get the street children and they can go to the drop-in centre, they can learn, they can do maths, numeracy, they can basically eat, they feel safe, and it's a safe place for them to be. We also used to do an income generation scheme, so families can get a grant from every child. So we met a lovely couple called Mui and Horam, and they got a grant of $100, they paid back $10 per month, and with that grant they set up a coffee stall and they sold fruit and coconut, and it meant that their 2 daughters could go to school. They stayed together as a family, their dad didn't have to go to Thailand to work. So it's just a really positive intervention. So what does this mean to you? Every child are doing some amazing things, but they do need some help. So there are 3 things you could do. You could sponsor a child in a village, you could set up a regular donation, or you could organise a big fundraising event in your community. And yeah, so basically there's lots you can do. You can go to the website, find out more information from the website, and then sign up, and you can help today.